being escorted by like 3 state troopers, and she just goes, and kept walking, and just ignored us. We're like, oh, that's what's up. Oh.
What happened to you? Like, I hear Chris and Whitney were pulled out pretty early on, and then some people, at least one individual, got tased, and
the young woman next to me. So the young woman and I, and so there's 2 young women next to me. Linked arms. The one to my right. Excuse me, I'm a little fucked up. The one to my right. She didn't want to move. They didn't say anything about tasing her. All of a sudden, there was a taser on her leg. She falls backwards. She's laying down in the most submissive position you can be in, and they continue to tase her. That's when I start losing my shit, and I start waving my hands to get attention. I was incoherent at that point. So they pull her off, and I try to huddle down and connect with the person I'm still with, and they ripped me off, threw me on the ground, pushed me down a few times, hit my face against the ground, and they grabbed me by my arms and my legs, and they hooked me up, and they took me to the next room, and they fucking tossed me down, and let me land on my body.
They put you guys on the Senate floor. That's where they
put us on the. There's an entrance. It's the stairs to that, and it's just so door here, door here. We asked multiple times for them to loosen one of the young woman's cuffs because her hands were turning purple. They ignored us. Those arrogant smirks, laughter. It was disgusting. It was pretty violent. It was a lot more violent than I would have expected for like linking arms.
How many people were in there?
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, I believe. I believe it was 8. I could be off by 1 or so, but yeah, I think it was 8. After they clear the floor and they line enough cops to cover the injured person that has his head bleeding, they have enough cops to block that view. They say, "You guys want to go home? Get out of here." And they open the doors, and on our way out, all the cops follow us, make sure that we're leaving. And
how many of you got released?
All of us except for 2.
Except for
Yatzel and
Josh and Yatzel. Josh is in the hospital.
Yeah.
Was there any word about Yatzel's charges?
No, they originally said they made a comment about that they need to watch her. And then they took her to, I guess, HB2.